when is he gonna have his moment? Like, Fat, I said this to him. I think his, what's his name, cuffing season was that.
You was up in toxic all summer. Turn up. Now it's getting chilly, that's the fall coming.
But it wasn't the hit like that because it was talking exactly about what was going on at the moment. But the way he brought La Marina.
You was in La Marina all summer.
And all of the stuff, it was the hottest joint.
What was going on
in that summer.
Exactly at the time.
So I'm like, yo, I jumped on the remix because the director was going without us.
Quick up, you love it, she want the limelight. She about to get you in some shit, boy, get your mind right.
Like for the lyricist, like a guy that's that intricate. But the writing, he didn't have a full-on moment that was like Fab's the period right now. Like he had a lot of hit records on R&B artists, like a lot of real hot verses that came, but it was on somebody else's joint.
And I know Maine, he likes to fall in love every night. So I got this.
Bro, what, pig horsepower?
Got the nigga a panther?
Boom, 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 boom. Ain't no hate on this show, bro. We got pig horsepower for that ass.
I ain't gonna hold you though. This pinky.
That's that pinky right there.
You about to take it right now? Don't take that if you ain't got nothing going on.
Because if you
ain't got nothing going
if you
on,
do not have a scoring
don't be
situation,
just out here. Don't,
no crime involved.
Make sure you
word up.
Do it, man, do it. Do it, man, do it. Do it, man, do it. Do it, man, do it.
Gotta slam that shit on the floor, nigga.
Camron. Yeah.
You better go. Hope
That
you get
pinky,
active.
nigga. We fuck with that.
Oh shit.
100% we fuck with
And
that.
that wraps up the first season.
A lot of old drama is present. Back then, people most likely didn't notice. Yes, if you weren't paying attention in 2014, you simply missed a lot because you weren't paying attention to the maneuvers. I have to break down one thing now. Many of these rappers and MCs come across as somewhat delicate. Really, a lot happened in hip-hop years ago, and now some people may be coming back to get revenge. Because, let's face it, Fabolous recently released a crazy freestyle that was specifically directed at 50 Cent. Please don't allow me to omit that section. Camron and Jim Jones also offered their opinions. Don't get it twisted, no cap. Are they being disrespectful or making jabs? Let's cut it up. To be honest, I'm not even sure if 50 will reply, so we need to delve deep into this. And as everyone knows, Fabolous was in his bag. He expressed his feelings about all of this in a very clear manner. You can hear how disrespected and frustrated they are with Jim Jones and 50 Cent. The vibes are genuine. Let's dissect it. So yes, Fabolous recently released that insane freestyle in which they pressed 50 from every direction. This is a noisy, dirty, and intimate time that is severely upending long-standing cultural ties. We now needed to truly understand the entire scenario. You are already familiar with the drill if you watched my previous video. Here's what is solid though. At one point, 50 Cent and Fabolous were really close. It's an actual portion. I went back, completed the assignment, looked through old memories, and discovered a few places where the tension might have originated. As I previously mentioned, many of these MCs are extremely sensitive. When you speak to them, they either react on track or by expressing it right away. This leads me to the video I have to present, when Fabolous was essentially overshadowed by 50 during an interview. Fab never really got that big look, he stated bluntly. 50 claimed that Fab's tunes were hot. He was buzzing, to be sure, but in reality, he was hot on other people's records rather than his own. He said precisely that. Hold on to that. Pay close attention to it. Is 50 simply being spicy, or does he have a point? Fab was portrayed by him as a moment guy. It's hot right now, but it won't survive long unless it's on someone else's track. It just came off that way. Could this be the reason Fab is feeling this way right now? I must maintain it at 100. It has the same uneasy vibe as when Dame Dash said to 50 that $1 million isn't actually money. That silent hurt, that strain, that pause. Do you sense me? 50 essentially repeated what Dame Dash had already said about Fab. It's obvious that the resentment persisted. I must call it what it is. Yes, I completed the homework. I went back and examined every line of the timeline. There is a man by the name of eBucks who has a significant background in the street fan movement. A special thanks to Paul Kane and the individuals that were involved at the time. The issue is that most people don't comprehend the backdrop. They are unaware of the narrative. One of those guys was eBucks. In terms of urban dress, I would describe him as a fashion genius. He was skilled at putting things together neatly. He has Haitian ancestry, Southside Queens roots, and a genuine cultural heritage. Before the wave even reached the streets, he worked as a dressing artist. That's the important part. eBuck was putting folks on before the whole thing blew up. I have to be honest. He was also moving at the time with Gunit, who had a strong presence.
When is he gonna have his moment? Like Fat, I said this to. I think his what's the name cuffing season was definitely.
You was up in toxic all summer. Turn up. Now it's getting chilly. That's the fall coming.
But it wasn't the hit like that because it was talking exactly about what was going on at the moment. But the way he brought La Marina.
You was in La Marina all summer. Every Sunday.
And all of the stuff, it was the hottest joint.
What was going on
in that summer.
Exactly at the time in the
So I'm like, yo, I jumped on the remix because the director was going without us.
Quick couple, you love it, she want the limelight. She about to get you in some boy, get your mind right.
Like for a lyricist, like the guy that's that intricate. But the writing, he didn't have a full-on moment that was like Fab's the period right now.
But behind the scenes, things became chaotic and quickly changed. Since I'm just keeping it 100, let me thoroughly explain this section. January of 2014. Many individuals discuss it without being fully informed. You wouldn't comprehend the gravity if you weren't present. It was an important night.
A lot of hit records on R&B artists, like a lot of real hot verses that came, but it was on somebody else's joint.
Everything appeared legendary during 50 Cent and G-Unit's reunion performance at Hot 97 Summer Jam. Surface, but there was still boiling old tension, old energy, and old stories behind the cameras. Whether people want to acknowledge it or not, that's actually where a lot of this relates. According to reports, Slowbucks was involved in a violent confrontation on stage, and somebody associated with 50 Cent stole his chain. That section has a lot of documentation. 50 was spotted flaunting the chain at the concert later that evening. The spark ignited at that very time. This is the main cause of the entire situation. Slowbuck was seen stumbling and taking off his shoes, and mayhem broke out all around. And that caused a full-fledged fallout. Hip-hop wasn't simply chatter 10 or 11 years ago. Individuals stole items. You have to take responsibility if you said anything outrageous or behaved in a specific way. That was the time period, and the year 50 was a prime example. This is important, so pay close attention. An Instagram post is said to have been the catalyst. A picture of 50 Cent's estranged son, Maris Jackson, and former G-Unit associate Trav was shared by Slowbucks. A special thanks to Trav. There was already friction because of his past with 50. Thus, this post didn't sit well. According to reports, 50 interpreted it as disrespectful, as though Slow was pushing the envelope. This is when things get crazy. The entire time, Fab is on stage. Fab is right there, his guy, and he doesn't move, intervene, or react as Slowbuck is being humiliated in real time. Take note of that. Let me be clear now. I'm not suggesting that Fab ever came off as a harsh person or a hardcore dude. He has consistently been the smooth one, the attractive lad with good music. I see Fab that way. He moves around actual street guys and keeps spotless paperwork. A special thanks to Paul Kane. That's his brother. Actual history. I don't think of Fab as a mobster, not at all. However, what transpired on stage was genuine. I also have to be truthful. At that moment, many still remark, yo, Fab didn't do anything. Not that he had to jump in, but many observed that he remained motionless. It is a fact. That raises the question of whether the tension actually began there. Is it the reason Fab has been on to these emotions for so long? There, pay attention to the timing. The chain of Slowbucks is stolen. Remember that Slowbuck wasn't just any old person. He was a well-known urban fashion designer who worked with prominent figures in the community. I'm simply being honest. In that building, things became ugly. Everyone recalls it. In an instant, the energy changed. This is the bit that folks seem to forget. We are seldom truly aware of what goes on behind closed doors. Now that he has a platform, is podcasting, and speaks freely, Fab is in a different situation. Perhaps he felt compelled to defend his man, or perhaps he simply had a bad feeling about 50 speaking in public. In any case, I'm here to dissect it and tell you the tale as it develops. That's not all though. This is the actual query. What role does Jim Jones play in this? Looking at the parts, did these guys work together to support Camron's pink horsepower move? I'm not claiming I know for sure. Consider it. Everyone is familiar with the past. This has been discussed back and forth for years. The tension, the fallout between Jim Jones and the negative business stories in Camron, even with Mace involved. This drama has always been in the public eye. This is brand new. After sharing genuine moments and making hits together, these guys have been at odds in the public eye for a while. I'm now asking Fab, was this a smart PR move? Was he firing subtle shots, or was he just expressing love? I need all of you to pay close attention to this. Watch this video, because Fab hands Mace that pink horsepower on the year's last event. Additionally, Jim Jones can be heard in the background if you pay close attention. Seize the energy. They even declare, "We don't hate over here." That line is important. Let me now ask, is the promo really necessary for Cam? Let's be honest. Right now, pink horsepower is all over the place. That brand is well known, growing rapidly, and most likely a substantial enterprise right now. A special thanks to Cam. A special thanks to Mace. In any case, they are going about their business. What exactly is this then? Love, encouragement, or sly jabs? Although I'm a little perplexed, I enjoy watching people unite. In any case, keep a tight eye on the situation. I have to be honest. I'm happy that these guys are now comprehending the true nature of social media. Even if people don't completely support one another, it's still great to see people standing by one another. It is what it is. Cam is obviously staying in his own lane, concentrating on his own maneuvers, and he observes that everyone else is doing the same. However, everyone benefits by dropping that pink horsepower just as things are getting heated with 50 Cent. Everybody consumes food. The constancy appeals to me. The enthusiasm appeals to me. I appreciate how everything is coming together at the moment. Tell me if I'm overanalyzing then. Is this pure love, or are shots actually being fired? Honestly, I'm leaning towards love, and either way, it looks good for Fab. However, the crucial question remains. What caused Fab to act that way at 50?
And I know, man, he likes to fall in love every night. So I got you.
Bro, what, pink horsepower?
Got the nigga a panther?
Boom, 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 boom. Ain't no hate on this show, bro. We got pink horsepower for that ass.
I ain't gonna hold you though. This pinky.
That's that pinky right there.
You about to take it right now? Don't take that if you ain't got nothing going on.
Because if you
If you ain't got nothing going on,
do not have a scoring
don't meet this
situation,
out here. Don't,
no problem, bro.
Make sure you
word up.
Do it, man. Do it. Do it, man. Do it. Do it, man. Do it. Do it, man. Do it.
You gotta slam that shit on the floor, nigga.
Camron. Yeah.
You better go. Hope
That's
you get
pinky,
active.
nigga. We fuck with that.
Oh shit.
100%. We fuck with
And
that.
that wraps up the first season.
Was it because of the squatter's remark? Or was it just Fab's turn to intervene since 50 had already passed? Increase the pressure. Is this just Fab's chance to react and tell it like it is? I don't create the news, you see. I simply explain it to you all. Don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments section. Become a Drip Z subscriber. Smash that hype button, share this video, give it a like, and contribute to the channel's growth. It's not costly. Thank you guys for making the channel so amazing.